it's time for some sharp objects. Welcome everybody to Cards and Sharps. How y'all doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Alright, we have a rake. Yes, that's right. It's pronounced rake and not Ruike, which it's a Chinese made knife. I know that is sort of looks kind of like maybe a Scandinavian type name, but this is a Chinese product and they do pronounce that as rake. Alright, let's pull this out of the box and see what we got. Alright, you got some little propaganda here, little something showing some of their other products, and then we have looks like a warranty card and maybe a little care guide and little product information. And inside the box here we got a knife inside a plastic bag. So we've got a knife. It's got the little tag on it for rake, so it makes it would be good for displaying in your case if you have a store, if you sit at a knife show or something like that. They can sit out there, that way when it's not near the box you can readily see what brand it is. This one is the P801. If you check out some other videos, I have had some other rake products, and I have really have liked the rake product. They seem to be a pretty nice knife for the money. This one will set you back around $35, so that's what I'm going to call a budget knife. Not cheap. Cheap is what I'd call, your sub $20 knives that you'll see at flea markets and some knife shows, places like that, cheap tables and things like that. And I will do a series. I have a series will be coming out soon on cheap flea market knives and gun and knife show knives and things like that, and seeing whether you can actually get anything in those price ranges that are any good. But I do believe in this price point, $35, there is a lot of good product out there for everyday carry knives. So let's look at this P801 and see if we're going to put that in a good value category in this price point. First of all, this is the black stonewash black finish. They do make these in more of a just a stainless or silver look. I think the black gives it kind of a cool, almost maybe a tactical look, if you want to say that. Really pretty nice looking knife. As you can see, it does have a good action to it. I'm not sure, it may be ball bearing. It feels really, has like really smooth action to it, which most of the rake knives I have handled have all had a really good action. And I'm fond of rake. Definitely would not be afraid to carry one. I have carried one quite a bit. Okay, let's look at some of the specs on this one. It's 8 1/4 inch long, open, and the blade is 3 1/2 inches. So this is not a really small knife by any means. It's 14C28N steel, which is in your budget lines of steel. Not a bad steel at all, and sharpens fairly easy, and though it won't hold the edge as long as your real quality steels, but for the price, definitely worthy steel. Let's just kind of see how sharp it is right off the bat. It's pretty sharp. Comes out of the box. So far, all the rakes that I have looked at have been pretty sharp out of the box. So ready to go to work and be used without any thing. It does have some thumb studs that I'm not sure what the purpose of them are. I can't get it to flip open using them. And I had thought, well, maybe they were to, kind of the catch, to stop as be on there as a blade stop. But as you can see, they're not anywhere near the frame or anything, so it's not there. So basically, it looks to me like they're just tips on bore hog. They're not there for anything. Okay, it's you can see it's a drop point, flat grind blade, and the handle is going to come in at 4.75 inches, so it's gives you quite a bit of real estate there for your hand. For my hands, it fits really plenty of surface for my hands to get all on the grip. It is stainless, so it does feel a little slick. I don't know if the finish adds to that or not, but it really doesn't have any texturing to speak of, so it is a little on the slick side, but your fingers does fit in this choil area here. So, and you got this jimping on the back, so you feel like if you're going to use it, you're not really going to slide around on it too much. Now, if your hands are wet, or if you're using it for outdoor use and you're maybe doing some dressing out in the field, it might, with get some blood on it, it might really become very slick. Can't really speak to that. Centering is dead on perfect on this, and it is a frame lock, and it locks in there right around 50%, and you got a little bit of jimping on the frame, so it makes it gives you a good grip for sliding that over. And one thing I do notice here is going to be tip up only, which is my preferred carry, of course. And it looks like the pocket clip is only going to be left side here for right-handers, but it being a flipper, it's pretty much an ambidextrous knife. Lefties, regardless, they're going to be able to flip it open. Same as right-handers. And it is a deep pocket carry, so this thing will go all into your pocket and hide in there. And it's a fairly slim knife in this direction and that direction, so this would kind of work in that style of knife that I do like to carry on a daily basis. And the action is just really sweet. I mean, it's got good fidgetability to it. I mean, good knife just to fidget with. The weight is 4.25 ounces, so it's a bit on the heavy side. Size-wise, it's right in there, perfect. But I do prefer something a little lighter for everyday carry. But I don't think at 4.25, that's probably, I mean, if I was to grab it, I don't think it would probably bother me too much, which is offset some by that deep pocket carry, which I do really like. It would definitely go down in your pocket and does not take a lot of real estate as far as getting other items into your pocket as well. So pretty good there. As mentioned, it's got the jimping on the back, which I really like. Gives you a nice feeling of having a good purchase on it and secure feeling. And let's check the, okay, no play in the blade at all. Does have adjustable pivot. And like I said, it feels, the action feels like maybe ball bearing in a way, but I don't sometimes you get that feel. You can hear or actually kind of feel a little bit of vibration from the bearings going around in the race with the ball bearings. And this one I don't feel none of that, so it just may be good washers and good action. All right, well, $35. What do you guys think? Is that a good budget product? I think personally, if you're wanting to be in that price range, this would be definitely a usable knife for that. Another knife that's going to be similar price range. Actually, this is probably a little less. This is a Rat 1. It's a bit bigger. And then you got the Rat 2, which may be just a little bit smaller. So it's right in between those two. And it's in that general price range. You can get the Rat 1 and 2 actually a little less than that is. Or you can get the Rat 1 and 2 with, that's with the DOS 8 still. You can get the Rat 1 and 2 with the D2, and then you're going to be right around the same price point. So really, I think on that it would come down, do you like thumb studs or do you like flipper action? I do like flipper action for everyday carry. So this, I could see this being a knife that I would put in my carry rotation. So just because it just has a, I just like the look of it. It has a nice look and feel. And all in all, looks like a good value. So there you have it. That is the Ruike P801. So let me know what you guys think. Have you tried Ruike products? I know this is not something you really see a lot in. I haven't seen these in stores or even, you know, sporting goods stores, gun shops, and things like that, that typically places that carry knives. I have seen Ruike products at knife shows where you see some more obscure brands, but these are available quite readily online. And that's why I show these to you. You know, when you see just a picture of them online, it's really kind of hard to know if they quality or not. Knives look all pretty much the same in pictures and can look really good. So I was curious about Ruike products myself, and assume you guys may be, because it's one of those in the affordable line of knives that is worth a look. Alright, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and we'll be bringing more sharp objects your way soon. So, see you guys next time.